Here. This is LIC AO model test number 32. Let's try to solve the first question from the reasoning part. How many persons according to the question? It's not sure. We said certain number of persons are sitting in a circular table facing the center. Distance between each of them is equal. So certain number of persons are sitting on the circular table facing the center. So I'll draw the circle. I'm not sure with the number. First one into the 3 people sit between O and M. 3 people are sitting between O and M. Now this O can be to the right side or left side of M. We're not sure gada. Next, N sits second to the right of M. This is M, second right is N. Now can you please tell me what you want me to do? Shall I go for O to the right side of M or left side of M? Amma? If I go O to the right side of M, how many places will I cover? 5. But if I go for O to the left side of M, how many places will I cover? 7. Which is best? So, certain number of people always try to start with the clue which covers more places. Most of the times you will get answer with the possibility which covers more number of places. Okay na? Next line, come on. Only 3 people sit between O and P. 3 people are sitting between O and P. Impossible to the right. It has to be to the left. Only 3 people sit between O and P. Q sits to the immediate left of M. Q sits to the immediate left of M. D sits to the immediate left of N. The number of persons sitting between N and A is same as N and P. N and A is same as N and P. So this fellow A is exactly in between N and P gada. And this A can be to the left side or right side of it. See, when I say exact center, the number of people between N and P should be odd. Avuna kada. Let me count how many persons will I get in between N and P here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? నో ప్రాబ్లం. తర్వాత చూద్దాం. కానీ ఈ కెన్ ఆల్సో బి టు ది రైట్ సైడ్ కదమ్మా. సో రైట్ సైడ్ అవకాశం ఉందంటే ఇంకా మనకు తెలియదు కదా, ఆగుతాం. వెయిట్ అండ్ సీ పాలసీ. నెక్స్ట్ లైన్. B sits second to the left of C. C who is an immediate neighbor of O. C is an immediate neighbor of O and B is sitting second to the left of C. Look at the next line here. Not more than 2 persons are sitting between C and P when counted to the right side of P. Right side of P and it side kada. Enduku? Because P is facing inside. Not only P, everybody is facing inside. Yes? If I put C here, how many persons between C and P? 4 persons. But he says not more than 2. Pakka this has to be C because C and O are immediate neighbors. Second to the left of C is who? B. Clear? Next line. 7 persons sits between P and D. 7 persons sits between P and D. Maybe right side or maybe left side. If I go for right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it correct? No. It should be 7. So I will go to the left side of P. Okay, Gada? Already left side of P, there is one person who is existing here. Who is he? N. And about pakkaki enta mandi ravali? Only 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Earlier we have read one point which says A is exactly between N and P. If I go to this side, I have how many people? 6 people. When there is 6 people, will you get exact center? No. I have to go to the left side of N. And enta mandi unnaru? N and P inta madhyalo left side elte intaku mundu 9. Ante 5th place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what? A. Ante kada? Last line. The number of persons between P and E is same as E and D. The number of persons between P and E is same as E and D. Then the number of people between P and D should be odd because E is exactly between P and D. When I go towards this side, I have already counted before. How many did I get? 8. Is it possible? So it should be to the this side. And in between P and D, we have already placed how many people? 7 people. Avuna kada? So this is where you'll have E. Is this clear? How many persons are sitting in the table? Let me count from M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. How many? 17. Next. Who sits third to the right of A? Who is sitting third to the right of A? It is M. Antena? Third to the right of A is M. Third question. Which of the following statements is true about O? What is the first one? O sits second to the right of B. Is O sitting second to the right of B? No. He is third to the right. And the question is on true. Be careful. Second option, only 3 people between O and D. Do you see 3 people between O and D? No. E is eighth to the right of O. Eighth to the right of O. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, he is ninth. O sits fourth to the left of M. Right or wrong? Yes. Which option is my answer? Fourth option. How many persons are sitting between D and E when counted to the right of E? D and E when counted to the right of D. How many do you see? 3 people. Fifth question. 4 out of the following 5 are alike in a certain way. The number of persons between C and A is how much? 1. Minimum number is 1. Q and D, minimum is 1. B and C, again minimum is 1. M and N, I still see 1 minimum number. But N and E, the minimum number is 2 between N and E. So which option is my answer? Fifth option. Let me go for sixth question. This is clearly a question on A arrangement, amma, floor arrangement. There are how many persons? 8 persons living in a building with 4 floors but not necessarily in the same order. Ground floor is numbered 1 and the top floor is numbered 4. Each floor has how many flats? 2 flats. Flat X and flat Y. Flat Y is to the east of flat X. Okay, fine. So 4 floors. 4, 3, 2, 1. And each floor has how many flats? Cheppanamma. Flat X and flat Y. Did he tell us flat Y is to the east of flat X? Yes, he did tell us. Now look at the size of the question, pretty small. And if you look into your handouts, it's not more than 4 lines. Avuna kada? So pretty smaller questions, immediately don't split into 2 cases. If you have a bigger question, there's no other possibility you have to split. But the smaller ones, please don't do it. We will read it till the end and then decide what is the answer. First one, only 2 floors below A. When there are only 2 floors below, A is in the 3rd floor. Next, D and H live in different flats. Where do D and H live? Different flats. D equals to HR, not equals to HR. But in what? Flat. Only 1 floor between A and G. Obvious ka G has to be in the 1st floor. Next. Only 1 floor between A and G, but both live in different flats. A equals to na, not equals to na, not equals to G. In which category? Flat. E is to the east of H. Pakka H has to be either in the 4th floor or 2nd floor. Cheppandamma. Endu cheppu? 3rd floor is occupied by A, 1st floor is occupied by G. So obvious ga H can be in the 4th floor or H can be in the 2nd floor. I am not sure gada. What is the next line? Only 1 floor between H and C, both are living in the same flat. 1 floor between H and C, both are living in the same flat. So where should be C? Same. If H is in the 4th floor, C should be in the 2nd floor. If H is in the 2nd floor, C should be in the 4th floor. So C still has 2 possibilities. We are not sure kada. Cheppandamma. Next line. F lives to the northeast of B. Ma, F lives to the northeast of B, B which is to the south of A. B which is to the south of A. B is in X flat or Y flat? X flat. If B is in Y, northeast ostada. అంటే ఇప్పుడు నీకు ఏమర్థమైంది? పక్కా A has to be in X. అవునా కాదా? నెక్స్ట్ ఏమిటో చూడు ఇక్కడ. A, G and G equals to same flat or different flats are? So pakka this is G. Yes. What's the next line? F is to the southeast of C. If this is C, this is southeast kada. Chapandama. As discussed earlier, C can be fourth floor or in the second floor. If C is in the second floor, will I get southeast position for F? No. So pakka this is very clear to us. Avuna kada. So this is H and this is E. This is C. Southeast over F. B is to the south of A. How many possibilities? Only one. And who is left out? D. D for Delhi. Clear? Which among the following lives north of E? Who is to the north of E? North of E, I see two people together. Who are those two people? D and F. Who lives flat Y of fourth floor? Fourth floor flat Y. Who is that? D. Which of the following statement is not true? Now be careful. He says not true. The one which is false. A lives in flat X of floor 3. Is A living in flat X of floor 3? Yes, Gada, but I want the one which is not true. Not true. I want the one which is wrong. C lives to the northwest of E? Yes. D lives in the ground floor? Yes. B lives in flat Y? No. This is not true. B is living in flat X. Ninth question. F lives in which floor and flat? Where is F living? Third floor, flat Y. 4 out of the following 5 are like CHBA. CHBA, all of them are living in X. Flat X. So your answer should be G. Question number 11, I think this is a different one. Let's go for this. It's also puzzle and this paper is full of puzzles. They're almost like 4 to 5 puzzles. Chudam. 10 boxes JKLMN PQRST are kept one above the other like a stack, but not necessarily in the same order. The bottommost box is numbered 1 and the topmost box is numbered 10. Like a stack, one above the other, bottommost is 10. Sorry, bottommost is 1 and the topmost box is 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Only 4 boxes are kept between L and S. Only 2 boxes below S. Only 2 boxes below S, then S has to be in the third position. And how many between L and S? 4 boxes. Is it possible below S? No. It should be above S. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is L. Come on. Only 1 box between S and N. Only 1 box between S and N. I'm not sure, Gada. We'll just wait and see. Next is what? The number of boxes between R and L. Oh, sorry, 4 boxes between N and R. 4 boxes between N and R. Are you sure with the position of N? 4 boxes between N and R. I'm not sure. Next line. First of all, we are not sure with the position of N. Next. The number of boxes between R and L is same as L and Q. R and L is equals to L and Q. What are you talking about? The gap between them. Athena? Next line Jadwama. Only 4 boxes between Q and J. 4 boxes between Q and J. We are not yet sure with the position of J. So, Agutam. Next. Bar R is kept above L. Box R is kept above L. And if I take N here, 1, 2, 3, 4, R it వస్తాడు కానీ వాడు చాలా క్లియర్గా చెప్పడం జరిగింది. బాక్స్ ఆర్ ఇస్ కెప్ట్ అబౌవ్ ఎల్. సో ఎన్ని ఆ బాటమ్ మోస్ట్ పొజిషన్లో తీసుకునే అవకాశం ఉందా? సో పక్కా దిస్ ఇస్ ఎన్. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is R. This clue is done. Number of boxes between R and L is equals to L and Q. How many? Only 1. L and Q also only 1. Next is what? 4 between Q and J. Is it possible above? No. It should be below. 4 between Q and J. Is this clear to you all? Next line ఏమిటో చూడు ఇంకా. The number of boxes between N and J is same as N and T. N and J is 3. N and T should also be 3. M is above K but below P. P, M, K. Only 3 places vacant. So P, M, K. Done with the question? Yes. Is this easy? Yes, it is. Smaller ones, please don't split. చిన్న క్వశ్చన్ 3-4 లైన్లు 2 పాసిబిలిటీలు వచ్చినా కూడా ఒక 2-3 లైన్ల తర్వాత నాకు అవకాశం ఉంటుంది కదా, చెప్పండి అమ్మా. See, starting you might find 2 possibilities, but this is a very, very small question. After reading another 3 or 4 lines, sentences, obviously I'll get the clue that is related to that N or J or R. Did I get it or not? Yes. So don't be in a hurry to split the question immediately if you find 2 possibilities for smaller questions. Clear? How many boxes between T and S? How many between T and S? Please count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many boxes above Q? How many above Q? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which of the following statement is true about box N? 4 boxes below N. Do you see 4 boxes below N? Yes. Is it true? Yes. Shall I mark my answer as 1? No. Whenever you see first option as answer, I told you, you have to be very alert. This can be a trap. మన కోసమే ట్రాప్ సెట్ చేసి ఉండొచ్చు. Either you read the question again or look into the options again. If you look into the options again, there is one option in the last which says all are true. First option is right. I still have a possibility where fifth option can be also my answer. Yes. What is the second one? Only 2 boxes between N and L. Do you have 2 boxes between N and L? Yes. So obviously I have to go with all are true. 3, 4 చూడాల్సిన అవసరం కూడా లేదు అక్కడ. Which of the following statement is true about box N? What is true about box N? అయిపోయింది కదా ఇది. సారీ 14 చూడాలి ఇప్పుడు మనం. 13 చూడాలా? 14. Fine. The number of boxes kept above L is same as the number of boxes kept below. What is the position of L from top? 3rd. So obviously 3rd from bottom. What's that? Yes. 4 out of the following 5 are alike in a certain way. R and L. How many boxes? 1 box between them. S and J, 1 box. M and P, how many boxes? 2 boxes. P and N, 1 box. M and K, also 1 box. Which option should be my answer? 3rd option. 12 persons are sitting in 2 parallel rows containing 6 persons each. In row 1, A, B, C, D, F are seated. All of them are facing north. A, B, C, D, F, alphabetical order from A to F, facing north. P, Q, R, S, T, U are seated and all of them are facing south. Alphabetical order from P, T, U are sitting in a row facing south. In the given arrangement, each member seated in a row faces another member of the other row, but not necessarily in the same order. Only 2 persons sits between A and F, but none of them sit at the extreme ends. Simple. Chala beautiful clue. Only 2 persons are sitting between A and F. Ante how many places did I cover? 4 places. Okay na? బాబు వాళ్ళిద్దరు కొంచెం బిజీగా ఉన్నారు ఏమిటో మరి. ఏం లేదు కదా. సో పే అటెన్షన్ టు వాట్ ఐ టీచ్. So 2 persons between A and F. How many places will I cover? 4 places. And this clearly told us, but they are not sitting at the extreme ends. Obviously they'll have another neighbor. So how many places? 6 places. Done kada? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 persons sitting between A and F. I am not sure with the positions of A and F. And they are not sitting at the extreme ends. Done? On the other side, opposite also will have 6 other places. And this should be occupied by P, Q, R, S, T, U. Clear? What's the next point here? The person who faces A sits second to the right of Q. The person who faces A sits second to the right of Q. If this is Q, second right of Q, is your left or your right? left. Why? Very good. 1, 2, this is A. Auna kada. If I put A here, I can't take Q here kada. Chapandi. So how many possibilities? Only one possibility. Where should I go for A? Is this the position of A? And this should be the position of, and this should be the position of Q. Done? Read the next line. Only one person sits between Q and P. How many possibilities? Two possibilities. Next, three persons sits between P and U. We are not sure, first of all, with the position of P. Then how can I fix U? No, Gada. Next line. B sits second to the right of A. A is facing north. Only one person sits between B and E. Only one person between B and E. How many possibilities? One possibility. And then he says E who does not face P. E who does not face P, this has to be P. Earlier we have read one point which says three people between P and U. What is the next line? T is not an immediate neighbor of Q. Then only one possibility for T. C does not face T, so this has to be C. And there's one person left out here and he is D. Next line, R sits to the right of S. Right of S is your left because S is facing south. This is S and this is R. Is this clear? Who amongst the following faces F? Who is facing F? Yes. Who sits third to the right of D? D is facing north. Third right of D is what? B. B for Bombay, third option. Okay now? 18th question. What is the position of T with respect to the one who faces B? Who is facing B? Q. Position of T with respect to Q. But Q is facing south kadamma. Appudu our left becomes right of Q. What should be answer? Third to the right. Do you see third to right in the options? Yes. Which of the following statements is true about R? R faces A. No. Be careful, he is asking us true. R sits at one of the extreme ends? No. R faces the one who sits second to the right of D. Second to the right of D is C and R is facing C. Absolutely right. 4 out of the following 5, chudandi. 2 parallel rows and each and every one is facing opposite to, sitting opposite to each other. In this type of questions, pakka odd man out ante 4 corners and one person will not be sitting in the corner. Avuna kada? Or else 4 people will face the same row, sit in the same row and one person will sit in the separate row. Itlanti jarutayi. Intakante goppaga em undavada. Ardhamaitunda? Chudandi. T, E, D, U, B. T, E, D and U are in the corners. Who is not in the corner? B. What should be my answer? B. This is a different one. Let me see this. 8 persons P, Q, R, S, T, U, V and W are born on different years, that is 58, 65, 82, 87, 95, 98, 2004 and 2010, but not necessarily in the same order. Their age is considered as on the same month and day of 2020 as their date of births. Fine. You see this question here. In this question, there are some years given to us. How many years? 8 different years. And their age is calculated according to 2020. Now, when you come across this type of questions, I'll suggest you a technique for solving this question. First, let me write down the years in which they were born. 1958, 1965, 1982, 1987, 1995, 1998, 2004, 2010. Whenever you come across this type of questions, what I suggest is immediately calculated the ages of all the persons. Now you are supposed to, what is the base year that you are supposed to consider? 2020. See, I'll tell you one small technique. See, every time we'll not see if somebody is born in 2010, what will be his age in 2020. If somebody is born in 1998, what is his age in 2020? We'll not calculate in that way. We'll either go from top or from bottom. We'll either go from top or from bottom. 2010, 2020, what will be the age? 10. Now get the difference between 2004 and 2010. 6 years. And this fellow is 16. 98, 2004, what is the difference? 6 years, 22. Difference, 3 years, 25. 87 and 95, difference, 8. Difference, 8. How many years? 33 years. 82 and 87, difference is how much? 5. How many years? 38. 65 and 82, difference is how much? 17. How much is the difference? 17. Ante kadamma? 65 plus 17, 82 అయినా అప్పుడు 38 plus 17 ఎంత 55. ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ డిఫరెన్స్ ఎంత 58కి 75కి సారీ 65కి 7 years అంటే 55 plus 7 60. Understood? Yes or no? Somebody who is born in 2004 is born 6 years before 2010. 6 years before 2010 ante his age will be 6 years more than somebody who is born in 2010. అర్థమైందా? అప్పుడు 2010లో పుట్టినోనికి ఏజ్ ఎంత? 10 years. 6 years ఎక్కువ అంటే ఎంత? 16 years. సరిపోయిందా లెక్క? The age difference between U and Q is how much? 15 years. The age difference between U and Q is 15 years. Please check everywhere. 10 plus 15, 25. ఉందా లేదా? You can't go 10 minus 15, impossible. All the ages are more than 10 kada. 10 and more than 10. So I'll go for 10 plus 15, 25. Do have? Unda leda cheppandamma. Matladali. I told you hundreds of times. You have to interact with the faculty. So the difference between the ages is 15. 10 plus 15, 25. Do you have it? Yes. So U and Q are can be either 10 or 25. 16 plus 15, do you have 31? No. 22 plus 15, do you see? No. 25 plus 15? No. 33 plus 15, 48 unda? 38 plus 15, 55 plus 15 and it goes to 70. How many possibilities? Only one possibility. U and Q can be either 10 or 25. Am I sure here? Chapandamma. Next point is what? Only 3 people are born between U and R. 3 people between U and R. Next, P was born in the even number year before U. P was born in even year before U. Are you sure with U's position? No. Next, the age of T and W is 1 year more than the present age of Q. Ma, the difference between the ages of T and W is 1 more than the present year of Q. Do you know in which year is Q born? S is elder to V. Q is younger than U. Adbhutam. Q is younger than U. Younger than U ante Q will be in the year after U kada. Chappandamma. Who is elder here? U. Q is younger than U. And who is elder? U is elder. Obviously U should be 25. Q should be 10. 3 people between U and R. It's possible only above U. P is in the even year before U. Even year 1982. Only one possibility. And what is that? P. S is before V. I'll come back to that later. The age difference between T and W is 1 year more than the present age of Q. What is the present age of Q? 10. 1 year more is 11. Difference between T and W should be 11. 55 minus 11, no. 33 minus 11, yes. 33 minus 11 is yes. Is there any other possibility other than this? No. T and W can be 33 and 22. Look at the next line. W is older than Q but younger than U. W is older than Q but younger than U. So pakka this has to be W kada. Because as discussed earlier, T and W can be either 33 or 22. and W is older than Q kante pedavadu and younger than U kante chinnavadu. Only one possibility, this is teen. There's one line which is left out for us. S is elder than V. This is S, this is V. And we have tried to solve this question in no time. This was easy or tough? Easy. Clear? Who amongst the following person was born in year 1965? Who was born in 1965? Yes. How many persons are born between W and the one whose age is 62? This is 62 and this is W. How many are born in between them? The sum of the present ages of P and V. How much is P? 38. How much is V? 16. 38 plus 16, 54. The number of persons born before W is same as the number of persons born after. Where is W? Third from bottom. Who is third from top? P. What's your answer? P. 4 out of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. What is the age of R? 62. Even. P. 38. Even. V. 16. Even. W. 22. Even. S. 55. Odd. 26, and we are done with all the puzzles from this paper. We have some, the easier ones. Let me solve this. G is less than T. What is G? Less than T. What's the common letter? K. What is the common letter? K. G is less than T. Entama? G is less than T. So what's happening here? G is less than T. I need to go from where to where? చెప్పండి ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి? K to G ఎందుకు? డైరెక్ట్ గా K ప్లేస్ లో T పెడితే అయిపోయింది కదమ్మా. ఎందుకు? K is equals to T. K is equals to T. But what is the relationship between T and G? T is less than G. What is the relation? T is less than G. What is the answer that I get? G is greater than T. Kan ikkada em anichindu? G is less than T. Right or wrong? Wrong. K, U, straightforward. K less than U is only a possibility. Possibilities neither true nor false. What's the answer? Neither one nor two. Next, you're talking about G and F. What's the common letter? B. But one point that you're supposed to note here is G is equals to B. And directly in the place of G, I can substitute B, or in the place of B, I can substitute G. Can I put B here? Chapandamma. If I put B here, B and F are repeating. One is greater than, the other one is less than or equals. If you observe carefully, what is the relationship between B and F? Opposite symbols. What's the answer? Cannot be determined. When it is cannot be determined, how many possibilities? 3 possibilities. How many possibilities? 3 possibilities. Avuna kada? When there are opposite symbols between 2 letters, how many possibilities? 3 possibilities. This B can be less than, B can be greater than, or B can be equals to. All the 3 options are present in these 2 conclusions. Yes or no? Then what should be my answer? Either 1 or 2. My answer should be either 1 or 2. This is a question here on syllogisms. Let me try to solve this question on syllogisms. What's happening here? All apples are mangoes. Only a few mangoes are oranges. Only a few oranges are guavas. Arrow mark from B to A. First, all guavas being mangoes is a possibility. Can I take all the guavas inside mangoes? Yes, no problem at all. I'll put them somewhere here in the corner. Ante kada? There should be some relationship between O and G that is still establishing. Is it right or wrong? Right. Some oranges are apples. Do you see any relationship between orange and apple? No. What's the answer? Only one. Only a few dogs are cats. Be careful, he said only a few dogs are cats. Arrow mark from B to A, B is C. Next. No cat is horse. Next. All horses are rats. Negative statements between cat and horse. Ma, some dog is rat, no rat is dog. Do we have a possibility that my answer can be either or? And that will be decided after solving the question. Some dog or rat. Do you see any relationship between dog and rat? No. Next to no rat is dog. Right or wrong? Right. Correct kada? Complementary. Some rats are dog. Can dog touch rat? Can dog touch rat is my question and I need an answer. No problem kada. Negative relationship between cat and horse. Cat and horse are not touching each other. I have not violated any of the given conclusions. So this is right. This is wrong. But what is my answer? Either 1 or 2. The same complementary earlier in the conclusion we said it is wrong. But in the complementaries it is right. So what should be your answer? Either 1 or 2. 30. Only a few blue are black. Arrow mark from B to A. All black are green. Only a few green are red. Some blue being black, sorry, all blue being black is a possibility. Can I take all the blues inside black? Impossible. Why? Arrow mark. Black can go inside blue, but blue cannot go inside black. Is it a possibility or not a possibility? Not a possibility. All green being red is a possibility. Can I take all the greens inside red? No. But can I take all the reds inside green? Yes. So is it a possibility or not a possibility? Not a possibility. What's your answer? Neither 1 nor 2. Okay. Next, let's go for number series. What's the number for number series? Question number 78. Question number 78 is the number for number series. Yes. I have them here. Chalo. Ma, increasing or decreasing? Come on, increasing or decreasing? Huge increase, gradual increase, huge, very huge. Is this missing number or wrong number? Missing number. This one itself, last two numbers are enough to guess the logic. Into 3 plus 5. 1111 into 3 is 3333 plus 5. What about this? Into 3 plus 2. This is also 3 times 366 plus 3. This is into 3 plus 4. Next number should be into 3 plus 6. Into 3 plus 6. What should be my answer? Chapanama. 10020. 10020. Increasing or decreasing? Huge increase, gradual increase, gradual, slow, very slow. Then we'll go for difference. 45 plus 18, 63 plus 27, 90 plus 36, multiples of 9, 9 twos, 9 threes, 9 fours. Is this 45? Yes, it is. What should be my next number? 54 plus 54. What should be the answer? Only one possibility. 171 plus 54 and 4 add just the last 5 ravali. Okate option. 80. Ma increasing or decreasing? Increasing. Do you see huge increase or gradual increase? I can say it is huge. At the same time, I can also say it is. Avuna kada. I'm in a dilemma. What should I do now? Difference, huh? Come on. Chapenta. 38. How much? 38. Identa. 79. Very good. Come on, identa. 122. Idemito. Amma? 169. బాగానే ఉంది కానీ నెంబర్లు చూస్తుంటే నాకు ఏమీ పెద్దగా తెలియట్లేదు. I am unable to identify these numbers. They are neither squares nor cubes. They are not even in the form of n cube plus n, n cube minus n, n square plus అట్లానే కనబడుతున్నాయా? When I don't understand anything, my immediate step is to go for difference of difference. How much is this? 41. How much is this? 43. How much is this? 47. 41, 43, 47. What are these numbers? Prime numbers. What should be my next number? 51 na 53 ah? 53. 50s లో రెండే prime numbers. 53, 59. అంతే కదా? Yes. So 169 plus 53 is how much? 222. 630. Clear? You take the difference, you don't understand anything, immediate step, go for difference of difference. 81. Come on, increasing order, decreasing order. Chapandamma. Huge or gradual? Gradual. Because all these are 3-digit numbers. And in the options also I see 3-digit numbers. So I don't consider this as huge increase. We'll only go for gradual increase. How much is this? 49 and 139. 90. How much is this? Amma, this is 72 plus 72 anali. Okay na? Identa plus 50. Identa 36. 90, 72, 54, 36. Multiples of 18. 18 5s, 90. 18 4s, 72. 18 3s, 54. 18 2s, 36. Next should be 18. What's your answer? Clear? చూడు నెంబర్ చూడగానే గుర్తించాలి. 90, 72, 54, 36 చూడగానే అర్థమైపోయింది. Multiples of 18. Earlier, after seeing those numbers, we didn't understand what they are. Then immediately we have resorted for difference of difference. Understood? This is how your strategy should go on. Increasing or decreasing? Increasing. And then I see decrease. Plus, minus. Plus, minus. How much is this? Plus 32. How much is this? Ma chepandamma. Minus 28. ఇదంతా మాట్లాడాలి. ఆల్టర్నేట్ కూడా చెప్తా, కంగారు పడకండి. ఒక లాజిక్ వచ్చింది ఆల్టర్నేట్ అని ఖుషి అయిపోతురు. రెండు చూసుకోవాలి కదా. చెప్పండమ్మా. ప్లస్ 24. How much is this? Minus 20. Look at this. 32, 28, 24, 20. Difference is 4. Plus or minus? Plus. How much? 16. What is plus 16? 125. Do I have 125 in the options? Yes. And many of you are going for alternate. Happy. Entundi? 4. Ikkadenta? 4. Identa? Minus 4. Idi kuda minus 4. Ante enta vachu? 125. Unda leda option lo? Yes. Adhamayinda? It can be anything. So any doubts? Thank you.